Tyson Fury's deal change if he loses, or is the money guaranteed?
Well, again, I don't know what money you're talking about guaranteed. The 100 million, the 80 million, that's all bullshit.
Oh, okay. So
that doesn't come from us.
well, that's ESPN's money. But I was just
What?
that's ESPN's money. I was assuming.
No,
Correct?
the
No.
ESPN didn't say no. It's bullshit. ESPN wouldn't say that because ESPN doesn't pay the fighters. We pay the fighters.
Okay. So where are these figures coming out that are being reported? Are these just all
Because
speculated
they're
rumors?
absolute nonsense, and
Wow.
the press runs with these figures.
Oh wow.
We don't give them.
No, he hasn't been specific about the numbers. No one's really. Do you know about that at all? Or?
Well, that I'm sure of. They
Okay.
will be on all ESPN platforms. We sent a proposal.
There is manager Shelley Finkel.
No, that's not correct.
That's not correct.
We sent a proposal.
A proposal, okay.
Proposal over to Wilder through his manager Shelley Finkel.
Stop it right there. If you haven't heard the interview yet, you need to go check it out. Now, Bob can be real angry. I like how Beebs handled it. You know, you got to ease in with Bob. I'm not ready for that yet. Because, Bob, if you're not sharp, like, in the interview, like, he'll get at you. You know, not disrespectful. I'm not being disrespectful. But you know how old people, man, like, they be like, why would you, you know what I'm saying? So they don't be having time for no shit. But anyway. So apparently the news is fake news, according to Bob Barron. But I get what fans are going to say. Well, Bob is, what does he say? Telling the truth today, lying tomorrow, lying today, telling the truth tomorrow, some shit. I know what fans are going to say. You know, and maybe it's in his best interest and Tyson Fury to say no, even though we gave you that money is not legit. But if you really think about it, where would the money come from? You know, he would have to generate that money on pay-per-view, right? What pay-per-views can he fight Oscar Rivas in his first fight on pay-per-view and make $30 million? You know, I mean, I understand like this whole ESPN putting all his money into combat sports these last couple of years. You know, I understand there's a lot of money to go around, but they're still a business. Now, it could be potentially up to $80 million, right? For example, with the Mayweather deal, but he's Mayweather. You can't count him. His deal with Showtime was like $235 or $265, right, for 6 fights. But then he ended up making like $700 million overall from the deal or whatever. People have been saying that Tyson Fury, you know, has messed up the Wilder fight by signing with ESPN. Listen, one thing in boxing you always have to understand is prize fighting. You got to secure the bag. It's not that they're saying, "Ha, I'm going to go sign with them, so I can't fight you." Ha ha ha. No, it's not about that. They got to make money, man. Deontay Wilder, if he really wants to rematch, and yes, he's the champion, I know. Deontay, well, listen, Deontay Wilder's the fucking man. I don't ever want y'all to come here and think that I never, ever throw dirt on Deontay Wilder's name. Never, ever, ever. I understand where y'all coming from with the resume, but see, fighters are different. They brought him along. Like, you know, some fighters need to be babied along. Some fighters need that. Look where he is now, pay-per-view. You know? So I get where y'all saying like he shouldn't be talking this because look what AJ done in a little bit of time and look what I get it. You know, they were much more aggressive with the marketing with AJ and you know and the push of AJ over there. You know, like it is with wrestling. You know, some wrestlers don't get the push. You know, some wrestlers crave the push. Then when they get the push, they can't handle it. AJ, he handled his push. You know, he been taking care of what's been put in front of him. And now that shit's a machine. That AJ shit is a machine. It's a machine. So when it comes to Wilder, the good thing about Wilder is, one thing is for sure, is that he's got a hardcore cult following. That's the LDVC. That's not a bad thing. I mean, it is in a way, but the fact that he's got that, his fans are hardcore as shit. I can't. They be some son of a bitches. They some son of a bitches. They some motherfuckers. There are some motherfuckers. But you can't, like, they ride, and they ride hard. Pause. And he's gotten better on the mic. you know, his image, like he's, you know, you can't shit on him in regards to this whole Tyson Fury thing. Listen, Deontay Wilder, he's been talking that shit. He said himself that he's a network free agent. So therefore, you hear Bob Behrman saying they send a proposal over. That's how it starts, you know. And we have to understand. I wish Beebs would have asked the question. Well, you know, would you agree that Deontay Wilder is the A side and deserves the bigger share? You know, even if it's not. You know, I mean, come on. Wilder is still the A side. Even though I feel that Tyson Fury should have won that fight on the cards, and fans feel, while the supporters, they say it's no way that count, he should have been knocked out. That's their argument. They're not really saying that Wilder beat him on the cards. They're not really saying that. They're saying like that referee and all that bullshit. Nonetheless, I want to see the fight happen next. But it seems as though ESPN and Tyson Fury, they're prepared to fight somebody like Oscar Rivas or Brian Jennings. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful manner. I'm just saying that's a big step down. But for them, it's a marketing machine. And also, you know, they got to keep shit moving. ESPN, let me tell you. Tell me if I'm wrong. ESPN undercards are the best undercards in the business right now. Tell me if I'm wrong. Their presentation, Showtime commentating crew, Showtime All Access, Showtime digital content is better than everybody else's, but the overall presentation, it's a little bit dated, but it's like that's what you know them for. You see what I'm saying? The commentary team, Al Bernstein, Ronaldo, you can't get rid of them. Damn it. Paulie Malignaggi, he gonna be like a fucking boxing historian legend by the time he fucking 50, probably before that. You know, he was just fucking eating Chris Eubank Sr. and Jr. alive at a press conference yesterday. I got that weigh-in coming up. It's 5:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy live. He says he's a network free agent. The proposal was supposed to be on the way over. It's February the, what the fuck is the date? 22nd. February 22nd, Friday. Nose is itching. Sorry. But what is Showtime going to do? How are they going to answer to this? And also, how is Al Heyman going to respond to this? Because who is Deontay Wilder going to fight if not Fury? It would have to be Dillian Whyte. They would have to make that happen. Dominic Breazeale is the mandatory, but come on. And what's going to happen with Dillian Whyte? He wants to fight Dominic Breazeale. Luis Ortiz is fighting in March, so he's got to get through a few weeks. So he's got to get through his fight first before he's mentioned. You know, the heavyweight division is on fire. Then that AJ motherfucking Gerald Miller shit, they sold the fight selling. That beef is selling. On TstreeT Controversy, please subscribe. I'll link to my social media right down below in the description box. This channel is called Ringside Reporter Live. I'm gonna subscribe. Yeah.